let's switch up gears a little bit. Let's go back over to the AL and talk about this Yankees team.
Oh, yeah. New York Yankees, 11 wins in a row until they lost the last game of the series to the Blue Jays just yesterday. Let me start with this. I put the New York Yankees at number 1 in my power rankings this week. Number 1 spot. And the feedback from some was, well, they haven't played anybody yet. Who have they played? Let me say this. They won 11 games in a row. They took 2 of 3 from the Toronto Blue Jays, and you can no longer say that they haven't been playing anybody. They took the first series. The Jays lost their first series of the year to the hot Yankees. The Yankees are the best team right now in baseball. They won 11 in a row. For the first time, they've done that in consecutive years now. They won 13 in a row last year. They won 11 in a row this year for the first time since the 1960-61 Yankees. How's that? So, yeah, the number 1 team in my power rankings, the New York Yankees, are good, and it is different than years past. I know they didn't go out and make that big, sexy move, but what they did was they went out and made moves that made them improve. They're a lot more dynamic now. Defensively, they have the best fielding percentage in baseball. They have Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who adds a totally new dynamic for them, who can play defense really well. They get rid of Gary Sanchez behind the plate, who wasn't great defensively. You add in Tim LeCastro, who's been coming in late in games to pinch run and play defense and be a speed demon on the bases at the end of games. This isn't your typical New York Yankees team that it's just boom or bust, home run or strikeout, and they lose the game. It's not. It's very apparent that this team is different. DJ LeMahieu is hitting well now, and he's a big average guy. He had a down year last year. They need a guy like him in the lineup to be in there, to hit around 300, to go about his business that way, and then the big boppers can come in and hit a bunch of home runs like Aaron Judge and Anthony Rizzo have been doing. This team is different from the past. I know they didn't make that big, impressive move that everybody wanted, the Carlos Correas, Freddie Freeman, Matt Olson. But they made different moves that made them a lot more dynamic, added around their superstars, and now we're seeing that payoff. They win 11 games in a row. They take a huge series in Toronto against a team that everybody is saying, well, they're going to win the AL East. And the Yankees are saying, hold up. We're really good, too. We're capable of winning big games. I put them at number 1 in my power rankings, and then they go and beat the Blue Jays in a series. The New York Yankees are here. They are for real, and they look fantastic.
They absolutely do. Is there anyone in the planet hotter than Aaron Judge right now? Just looking at his numbers for the last 10 games entering yesterday, 357 average, 8 home runs, 17 RBI. I mean, this guy is absolutely killing it. It's unbelievable. Do you think the Yankees, by season end, are really going to be kicking themselves for not getting that contract extension done? Because he seems like he's on a warpath right now.
Well, yeah, that's, you have Aaron Judge, who has been very vocal about wanting to re-sign there, and then they don't get a deal done. They lowball him, and he doesn't sign, and now he's going off. And I'm excited for him. He deserves his money. He should be the captain of the New York Yankees. That's how much Aaron Judge means to the Yankees. He's big, number 99. Everybody knows it. Pinstripes, 99, Aaron Judge, New York Yankees. Everybody knows it. Re-sign the man. Pay him his money. Absolutely, they're going to be kicking themselves. I mean, he's been on a tear, an absolute tear. 8 home runs in 10 games, batting .350. Are you kidding me? And he's the guy, and I sat here a few weeks ago before the Yankees started getting on their tear, and producer Conrad, you asked me, what do the Yankees need to do? And I said they just need their guys to play like guys. Aaron Judge needs to step up and be good. And since that day, he has been better than good. He has been great. Joey Gallo, look, I know his numbers and his stats aren't there yet. He's been putting some really good swings on the ball. He hits an Oppo homer the other day, a really good swing. I even saw an out he made, but it was a really good swing, a crush ball down the right field line. They made a good play on him. He's putting better swings together. So if he gets hot, that's a totally different dynamic. Giancarlo Stanton, I mean, this team is fun. They are really good to watch. Yeah, a lefty-lefty home run, Joey Gallo's the other day against Kikuchi. 95-mile-an-hour, lefty-lefty. Joey Gallo at the beginning of the season was not hitting that ball out, and he probably wasn't hitting it at all. He's looking better. Their guys are being guys. Garrett Cole is being Garrett Cole. This team is dangerous. They are more dynamic than they have been in the past decade. This team is really fun, and they are doing really, really well right now. And they deserve that #1 spot on my power rankings. Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.